Today's Pokemon card of choice in the front of the stack is Hoppin. Hi, I'm Madison at Don't Make Lies, and this is the second part to a video that I posted about designing my very first sticker sheets. I got the first one in the mail a couple days ago, and while I was waiting for the second one to come in, I think the storm is delaying the shipment. There's at least a foot of snow outside right now in Boston, plus some more with the plows moving it all around, so I'm not surprised that the mail is a little delayed. But I got my first package before the storm hit, thankfully, from Sticker Wrap. If you remember from my last video, which I will also have linked below, I designed 3 new sticker sheets, and I want to try a couple different manufacturers for each of the sheets. I decided to only go with 2 instead of 3, but I think the experiment still works out. Plus, if I like it, I'll just stick with it anyway. The Sticker Wrap one will have the Fishmon, as I called it. So the rest of this video will just be unboxing this sticker sheet, and then the next one that comes in, hopefully in a few days, but you never know with the weather. And then I will also start putting together all of the social graphics, taking product photos, and everything else that needs to be done before I make these live listings on Etsy. Hopefully in about 2 weeks, I think is what I'm aiming for. That's all I can think of for this intro, so let's get into the first unboxing. Alright, so here is the package of the Sticker Wrap order. Let's unbox together. Ready? Get a closer look. Nice. It's like right after my work hours, so the light is a little light, or is a little dark right now, so you can't get the color exactly. But on first impressions, it looks pretty good. Getting a closer look. They look good, and I think I learned a good amount about the cut lines they're able to do as well. Basically judging on where the cut lines are on here versus how I actually set them up in the file. That was the most confusing part, I think, when I was trying to order these, is figuring out what manufacturers could do about different size cut lines. I think I learned that bigger is better for all of them, but you know, sometimes you do want a more close cut line, but I think for this one it's okay. It's also so interesting seeing them in person, because while I was making them, you know, you're always zooming in and out on Illustrator. You don't really see the scale of what you're making until it's in front of you, even though you know that it's 4x6. So seeing how big they are here makes me feel better, because I thought they were going to be really small, but you can still see a lot of the details on each of them, which I like. Here is a closer look. The one thing that I wanted to test with this is if they fit in my envelopes. For my die cut stickers, I have this set of craft paper envelopes that are 4x6, but I'm a little afraid that that they might be too small, and I might want more wiggle room between the sticker and the envelope, especially because envelopes will get a little damaged around the corners in transit. Let's see. Okay, so it does fit. There is a little bit of space there, that's good. But I think one thing that I might do is get like a cellophane bag to put it in. Because now that I'm thinking about it, even for the die cut stickers, I probably should put them in a little bit of plastic instead of just in the envelope themselves, just in case things get wet along the way. But other than that, they look great. Now to wait for the next ones. Hello everybody! It's been a few days. The storm is over, but the snow is still very much piled outside. But I got my second sticker sheet order. This other manufacturer I decided to go with is called Keen Slaps. I saw them on Instagram. I forget, I must have saw another artist use them, but here they are, and I'm excited to try them out. So let's unbox This one will have the Smisky and Sanrio sticker sheets. Let's take a look. Let's pull them out and reveal. Here they are. Here is the Silly Little Green Guys Drink Series. Them up more up close look. And the Sanrio ones. Okay, I like the way they feel, and I like the matte finish as well. They look pretty good. Quality is nice. I love the peach hands. I'm very satisfied. Now, let's take a look at them compared to the sticker wrap ones that I got a few days ago. So, with these, I think the biggest difference that I noticed just by touching them is that on the sticker wrap ones, you can feel the cut lines. Like, the paper feels very similar in weight, but there's probably something about their machine where it makes the like paper come up a little bit, whereas this is pretty flat. But in terms of the colors that I thought they were going to look like and the cut lines, everything seems pretty similar. But I will say, these were cheaper for me to purchase. So, going forward, I think I would like to try some other manufacturers at some point as well, but I'm very happy with this quality. Now, I gotta take some pictures, some product photos, and make some listings, and I think I'll have them go up sometime next week. Pokemon card of choice for the mic today is Gothita. So it's 2 p.m. on Sunday right now, and in an hour or so the sun is going to set, so I need to take some product photos. I'm going to take the photos of the sticker sheets, the new ones, as well as redo some of my last sticker sets, the 3 sour gummy fish, the cat, and the acorn, because the last ones turned out really dark, so I took them on a cloudy day, and I didn't end up using them for the listing. So today it's less cloudy, and I think there's better light, so hopefully this works out before the sun goes down. I'm going to take you through staging the photos today. I film my videos with my phone, so I can't show you how I take the photos exactly, but I'll show you setup, and it's pretty standard taking them. Hello, and welcome to my stationery and craft collection. Down here in this box, this other box, and kind of scattered around it, I have all of my stickers, scrapbooking paper, markers, pens, etc., all that you can think of and want. And to take my product photos, I usually pick through my collection to see what looks good as props, background, scrapbooking paper, and things like that. So we're going to do that and see what matches the 3 sheets. I'm gonna pick out things for the little green guys first. So I need things that are pink, green, and complementary. Start with this paper pad most of the time because it's 12 by 12 and it's like the largest stack of paper that I have. So we can see what kind of matches. They're a little too noisy against that. Oh, I like this polka dot. Okay, that's a good option for this one. Yeah, okay. I like to pick out some washi tape that fits the theme. I like the strawberry and these polka dots. Everything for this is a little on the blue side with some red, and this is just very colorful. So, like this one, I like these. These are my loose leaf papers and small paper pads. I can also pull from, there's a lot of origami paper in here that kind of can match, maybe. You can see from how yellow this label is, I've had this container for ever, basically, since I was a child scrapbooking. It very well could be 15 years old, at least. Because I also don't know how long my mom had it before she gave them to me. What else? I think some pens would be cool. Not this set of mild liners, but my other ones. They're brighter. Quite the collection of things that I have accumulated in the last 4 years, especially. I've always done crafty things like this since I was a kid. The last 4 years, I've definitely gone all out a lot more. Probably because I'm an adult now and I can spend my own money on things. Alright, now that I've picked out some markers and props and papers, I'm going to move over to the table and we will lay them out for photos. Alright, the next step is setting this up. Last time I used this as the background, and I use this as kind of a reflector, but I just need to put something here to hold it up. This box of all the Lego instructions we have will work well as a stand. Basically want to set everything up so it has a pretty spread against this background. Start with one, and then I also like to do a fan and a couple in different variations to add more photos, because I think you can add 10 in Etsy and they say more is better. Is that true? I don't know. I have this little green guy, other little green guy. What else would match these colors? This pom-pom could match. Okay, I like that. I usually do a couple with all of these extras, and then I will do a couple plain photos without the props. This is good. I'm gonna take the pictures now. Okay, I decided that for the Tiny Friends sheet, because it's so busy, I'm gonna stick with a plain white background. I also turn on the lamp that I have over there in the corner, because I feel like it's already getting dark. And I kind of like this extra yellow it adds over there in the corner. Let's see what matches. I think this will be a good place for the markers. Cool, I think that works. I'm going to take the pictures now. The last sheet are the Fishmon. I don't know if any of these particularly match these. The stars match everything. So maybe that's the way to go. Maybe I could do the polka dots again. I also have a bit of this fun water, realistic water texture. And that kind of matches the fish vibe. Is this Piplup matching there? Not really, but I like that coin. Will help tie in the gold in the two corners. Yeah, I like that. Take the pics. I didn't film the setup because they were super quick, but I also redid the cat. And this one. This one. For some reason, the pink on this one does not show up on camera as well as it does in real life. In the video, it doesn't look too bad. When I take the photos, this fluorescentness of the pink does not show up. It makes it really dark for some reason. But this is the mess I made. And here. And over there too. So now I will go clean them up before I go edit the photos. My brand new sticker sheets are live on Etsy! Woo! February 6th, the launch day. A couple days ago, I put out an Instagram post to kind of count down to today when the 3 sheets go live. The Fishmon, Green Guys, and I actually did not change the name. Oops, I need to do that. And edit. And the Tiny Guys sticker sheet, or Tiny Friends sticker sheet. I also made a video that I will put off to the side here or on top of my face in post. Just a quick little promotion. This little campaign has come to an end, so it's now time to keep working on other designs. I also want to do some packaging work for future orders. I don't actually have a business card / thank you card. I would really like to have one of those to put into envelopes to go out with each order. I'm in the process of looking into getting a printer so I can either start making the actual stickers at home all the time or at least make like other print collateral. I think one way to go about it is probably to get the printer to do test listings, because I want to be able to like post things without having to buy 30 of them at a minimum for a higher price. Just to kind of test the waters and see what's out there, and then maybe I can manufacture them afterwards. And for now, they will live in this bag while I wait for orders. Technically, I already have one, but it's from my sister and I'm gonna give them to her for free. So I will be packing that shortly. I think that's it. I will work on posting more often and coming up with simpler ideas that don't take me forever, so I actually have something to post. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.